I did this series I was gonna post called the Renegade, right? And I did it when I dipped down to a really low vibration. So I wanted to still post it to show you like my authenticity that a lot of people really won't admit, so that you can feel like really closer to me and trust me a bit more when I'm telling you these stories and telling you that you could really take control of your life and take control of your emotions. So, what that I think this was that led me to be in this state when I recorded these initially was everything I was taking on. I started taking on everyone's plight again instead of dealing with my own plight. And that can happen with people who are more spiritually in tune. You take in a lot from those around you, and you got to learn how to put up your own energetic barriers, which that also aligns with you being you authentically yourself, funny enough, and letting go and knowing that everybody else's shit is everybody else's shit. Let them handle that. You have to stay on your path. So a lot of things that led up to this were, hey, no disrespect to you, this is one of my like closer circle bros out of like the four that I really hold dear to my heart. He, there's actually a story I'm going to tell about one of the trips that I had that might have revealed something to me. And this is why I say watch who you talk to when you're around, when you're doing plant medicine, because it can reveal very sinister things about people. But he told me something that was, going on at his work, and how, they tried to play him, and he really seen how this game works when you start waking up and you start becoming like, in tune to things, how this system is really a game. And like, I don't know, I'm trying not to like really go on that too much, but I really do want to say how crazy like you see shit start unfolding for yourself. But I think taking on that energy, that kind of like, I didn't realize, because it was, first of all, I just peeped how it played out, how it tried to play out, where it was a test for me to try to stay in my own frame, where I woke up and I said I need to meditate and work out. I need to get those done right now, and I did neither. And he ended up saying, hey, like, first of all, hitting the chat with just a bunch of low vibrational shit. Just, I wish this shit would end. Fuck this world. It needs to get hit with a meteor and shit like that. And I understood he was at a low point, and I should have, from understanding, I should have been like, hey, relax. Because it's the same thing I do to my cousin, who is really, really on, a high vibration with her shit. And when I do that, she usually stops talking to me for a month. So I realize I am an empath, and most of us are, and we take on that energy and don't realize how it comes out. So mine came out in the form of these 3 videos that I did. So I just wanted to say that this is very, very low vibrational, and it was done really late at night. And I probably did not mean, to the extreme that it may sound, anything I said in this video, I did not mean to the extent, and you'll probably even hear, because I don't even remember what I recorded in this, but I wanted to show you that I'm not perfectly enlightened. I still fall victim to other people's patterns. I used to be, funny enough, when I was younger, really good at keeping people at bay with their shit and still being able to give advice. But I seemed to like unfold as I became more vulnerable to other people's energy as I got, as I got older, because I kind of felt like I was being too much like to myself. And then you end up realizing that this conscious work and spiritual work is literally supposed to be self-centered. It's supposed to be about you. It's not really about connecting to, like the trees and the plants, and all that is good, and you are supposed to do that work. You are, but it's more about knowledge of yourself. That's why Egyptians said, know thyself. So I realized that I should have been more careful with wanting him to tell me, first of all, early in the morning, because that's when you're in that state, the like alpha mode, and you can go into it in meditation where you're in that state where you're programmable. So I didn't even realize, I pride myself on being really really connected with this shit and not letting my emotions get out of whack. But I wanted to show you that I am really human too. I'm human. I still have to learn to keep my emotions in check on other things. You know, I don't really let like I classify it as normal shit bother me on like what other people would. But this is an example of, look, if I can do this, then you can definitely do it. Because me, I don't let any shit bother me when it comes to drama or any of that type of shit, which this is drama. But see how it impacted my vibration to the things that I keep kind of not like inside me, but like usually it doesn't bother me. You'll see this types of things I talk about. If you want to stay here, I'm telling you, I'm warning you now. If you want to stay here for this, it's going to be long. I would say don't stick through to the end, because I'm pretty sure I kind of corrected myself at the end, because that was the real me peeking back through, being like, hang on, I don't give a shit about any of this. I need to chill. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I decided I still want to post it to this creative energy, and I feel like it would just go to waste if I just toss it all away. So this can give you some more. But me right now, I'm in the best spot I've ever been, and I feel like things are aligning for me even more now. And I'm getting back to wanting to be by myself more and being able to exist by myself, and it feels so fucking good. But enjoy this. This is authentically what happens when I go to a low vibration. But I'm good now. I'm chilling. But with that out the way, enjoy. Oh, and one last thing, you know, you can do all that, like the video stuff. That's not what the one last thing is. But the one last thing is, he wasn't the only thing that contributed to it. I think this same day, something went bad with my other bros, where it was just like, yo, shit was trying to fall apart and test you, because that's what happens when you're about to peak and go into a crazy new version of yourself. It has to send these things for you to be ready. You have to take these. It wants to see how consistent you can be with your new self. So yeah. So listen, anything I say, again, one final warning: you don't have to sit through this whole thing. This shit ate me alive. It tried, because what I noticed is I woke up the next day fucking feeling amazing. Like I just got everything off my chest, and that's probably what it was. So anyways, enjoy. This is a special video. May not be for everybody's ears. Peace out. You know, I just did a video, and I said, hell no, I cannot post this shit. I'd be canceled immediately for what I was going to post. I had this whole 3-part Renegade idea, and you know, when I ended up talking for like 15 minutes, I just realized at the end, I don't want to post this. I'm not going to post this. Halfway through, I was like, why am I even making this? Like, I need to just stop. You know, and I don't even know what this Renegade thing was going to be about. It was just going to be about what Renegade meant to me. And to be fair, I can't even tell anymore. I'm starting to let go a lot more. I guess in this first video, I'll talk about what you guys want to hear about. You want to hear about love? What I think about love? Fuck it, let's go. You know, these videos can't even have titles anymore. I just talk about whatever I want to. That's why I say come catch me live at Twitch. We can have some live conversations about things I think about. As the omnipotent, nah, I'm just joking, as the fucking Omni King philosopher. Let's talk about love. You know, this funny thing about this whole life, this conscious path that I chose to take, this conscious work I decided to put in, brought me full circle to how I was as a kid. I knew something was off. I knew something was off the entire time. And I know this is going to sound like probably regurgitated shit other people said. We're so smart as a species that we have to pay to eat. We have to pay to live. We have to pay for a soap bar to scrub our fucking armpits. We have to pay for lights. We have to pay gas. We have to pay for cars. You don't necessarily have to. You could just be homeless, live in the forest. I feel like you'd be a lot more free than a lot of us. We're so smart. We got NASA. We got never a straight answer on the space stuff. Yes, we got you guys on the space stuff. What space? What space are you guys to explore the ocean? Oh, Sheol is hard to explore. Oh, the Sheol. Sheol. Why don't y'all look that up for the big brains? You know, people make, like, let's get on the topic of love, but I just realized that, like, people are really over here laughing at billionaires and shit trying to escape the planet. They like Jeff Bezos and all this. Yo, bro, they're not going anywhere. Trust me. How do I know? You'll see. Because us tapped in folk know what's going on. Can't be untapped in. It's unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. It's actually cool as shit. It's like being leveled up in a very fucked game. Like a fucking roguelike. But love? You know, I don't even know if I want to touch on this. Love is everybody's comments and support I get on these videos. Love is when you unconditionally love someone. Love is love, you know? Love is the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not toxic, don't get me wrong. But love is something you put your energy into. It's something you bring here, because there is not no motherfucking love on earth. It's not here. It's not here. Why did I say the thing about the comments and say, or the likes and stuff? Not the likes, the comments mostly, and seeing the engagement. You know why that's love? We're having a moment in a stationary moment in time where you took your time to really express your feelings. And I felt the expression through the comment, the energy behind it. That's why comments and likes affect people. It's all energy. Everything is energy here. It's connection. And I really feel the love behind a lot of these comments people be making. They genuinely want to see you make it. I got called underrated so many times. You know how much I love that shit. It didn't feel good to feel my ego. It felt like I was doing something right. I'm doing something for the people. And that's why I'm the fucking renegade. Because no matter how much I try to push to do right by people, I'm still going to be oppressed by some group. It don't matter, but that's love. Love to me is really when you just ignore what's not meant for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even love. But that's like a part of how you find the love you're looking for inside yourself. To love yourself is to ignore the shit that you know is not for you. Listen to that inner guidance. Love is when you find your, whatever you want to call it, soulmate, counterpart, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, twin flame.
Love is when you find that person and you love them no matter what. When you see that this person can help you level up, bingo, that's them. That's someone who's going to make an impact. You're going to make an impact on each other's lives. But if it's toxic, move the fuck on. Something that I used to really say in my head is, when there's a toxic relationship or a boyfriend that's being fucked up to someone else, you're really taking up space for all of us out there, girls or guys. When someone is in a toxic relationship, you are taking up space for them to find their right person. That's why cheating makes no sense. Even fucking around, even flirting when you're in a relationship makes no sense. None of that shit. But honestly, those are all concepts made by us and accepted by us, so I can't really say that. Well, what is it to be truly loyal? You know? Some people really never experienced it. And I think to be truly loyal is to really stand by your people that you build with. That's love. Love is in everything. I really do see that this is all it's about. And I'm really starting to realize love is just you gotta let go to experience this shit. Let go. Who am I even? Who am I? Who are you? We're over here just playing pretend. Oh shit, my left ankle is swollen right now. I think like something's like cutting off the blood circulation. You know, I really didn't even think I was gonna do these renegade videos, but I just felt like I had to be in the rawest form of just being super tired. So if you're here, thank you. Yo, you're hearing the just really doesn't care me, yo. I don't give a fuck. I just got some shit to air out. I'm like, I don't understand why people care so much about other people, yo. That ass, that shit makes me sick. It used to, I'm gonna say. Because in all honesty, I don't care what anybody else does to themselves, you know? But I can never be worrying about another person. Fuck out of here. It's something in my mind said, up, don't cap. And that shit is right. Because it's why I mentioned letting go in the last Renegade. Is that I be paying attention to too much content sometimes. Even if it's for my entertainment. Like, and purely I'm using it for entertainment. Bro, I be hearing some of the shit some of these people I watch say, and I'm like, yo, I see how this game is being played. It's fucking insane. You know, I started to get a grasp on why all my memories were the same and why every moment is deja vu for me. I'm outside the bounds. I'm in the fucking limbo. I'm in the bridge between Valhalla and Asgard. I'm in between. I'm like in between. I'm just in between everything. I'm in between realms. I'm in between fucking switching dimensions. My consciousness so damn out of this world that out of this world ain't even out of this world, bro. I'm in the fucking next matrix. That's how far ahead I am. That's how far my mind is fragmented across time. Yo, like, I be sitting here really doubting myself. Yo, I don't even know what Renegade Part 2 was about to be about, yo. It's just me with tired ass thoughts that I'm just gonna decide to upload, because What the fuck matters anymore, man? What even matters? Life is just a bunch of shit without meaning that you have to give meaning to. That's what makes this shit dull. Let me explain that shit to you. Once you master your emotions, you become a blank slate. You have to start finding the things you love to do again. Like, don't get me wrong, I love making these videos. I'm just not letting go enough, so it's starting to torture me. I have to find the passion again and wanting to make them. And to do it because I want to do it. I've been feeling like I've been falling under the story. I need to start doing things to get views, because I could. Go look at my videos. You'll see which ones are like above 1,000. I could really sell out. I'm never going to do that in every life, or in any life. I'm going to say every, but it was kind of the same thing. Any life, I'm never going to. You hear those fast cars go by? That's me. I'm living life in the fast lane. No, I'm just joking, but I'm living life in the fast lane of I'm finna die fast as fuck with all this shit I be putting on myself. Yo, I'm not even kidding with you. I sit here, raw video, because I like raw video. I be trying to just put these videos. I delete so many videos a day, you don't even understand. I scrap, create. I stay on this shit like I'm obsessed, just to help one person. Like, I don't even get this shit. It's never about money for me. But I'm constantly talking to people who are always talking about money. I need to start talking to new people. I'm doing it to myself. I told my grandma something before she died. I said, money isn't even about to matter in 2 years. Watch. Now she ain't even here to see that shit. Watch. I'm telling you, they got a whole new currency coming for your asses. Just wait. Because remember, they can switch that shit whenever they want to, because money only has meaning that you give to it. Me, I don't see money negative or positive. Go and get your bag. But when it becomes one of the main things you talk about, just, yo, this shit's annoying as fuck. This dull as shit to me, but I may appear dull as shit to people. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck I am. I'm like every single personality in one person. I could be crazy. I could be chill. I could be it really is. This is really what it looks like. This right here, I know this would scare people, but here you go. This is a raw example of what happens when you start to master this shit. When you hit maximum fucking XP in this skill tree of mastering your emotions. You become such a blank slate that even your work, half of these fucking videos I made, you can feel where I put the intent and you can feel where I'm not trying. Because literally, I have to force myself to feel. Not forced, but I have to be like, I'm going to enjoy this. This is going to make me happy. Because I have no emotions. I have none. Everything is choice in this reality. That's what you wake up to. That is truly awakening, and that shit is terrifying at first. This is an example of that shit. I'm just saying all this shit. Like, you're probably thinking to yourself, did he really just upload this shit? Maybe, maybe not. I shouldn't assume, right? But let's make a safe assumption that you're saying that or thinking that. Bro, I'm uploading this because, first of all, everything is deja vu to me. It doesn't matter what I make. It's all the same. It's all happened before. And then the next thing is, who the fuck cares? I'm so like, yo, you know what I loved was when B.O.B. said, you think the worst thing is somebody calling you crazy in this day and age? Like the stuff that they got coming for y'all asses? Oh, you're really gonna be fucked up then for calling everybody crazy. But that's not even the worst thing, because the shit that's about to happen to all of us. We all in this shit together. Like, yo, this girl that was fucking with me, her sister tried to tell her not to fuck with me, because, like, an aunt, someone in my family, which I think it's my stepdad's family, because it made no sense. Some aunt said that, oh, she be seeing me walk around this place I used to live, and I'm fucking crazy, or I lost my mind. You know how many people I fucking helped? I helped adults with fucking kids, and this ain't even an ego thing or trying to flex. It's how fucking dark this world is, bruh. And that's the purpose of Renegade. You got me fucked up if you think I would ever fit alongside society. Fuck that shit. I don't even consider it being a good human when you fucking give maybe a homeless guy money or some shit that's a good act. I just consider that you being good. Just you being, like, courteous. You ain't doing this for anybody else. You're doing it for yourself. It's selfish. You're doing it for yourself. And you wanna brighten someone's day because you in your mind you wouldn't even want anything back. Or it is the other thing where you would hope someone would do that to you if you were in that position. I don't know. See what I'm saying? Fuck this. We all gotta unite shit. Nah, there's sinister shit in everybody, bruh. Fuck that shit. I just own my shit. I don't give a shit at all. I don't give a shit at all about this humanity fucking shit. I do not care. I've been done wrong so many times in my life, and I'm not saying that here to throw in the towel and be like, I'm the victim. No. But what I'm trying to tell you is these are like, Renegade is the stages of me completely going into that shit. You thought I was crazy then? You're gonna think I'm crazy now. You're gonna look up Too Mad, look up Rantin', look up these guys that have such wild styles, such dark humor, wild humor. I'm about to go there. I'm not coming back. I don't care. I'm done with this shit. It's weighing on my heart. So many people that I've tried to help. And I've helped many. I received many lovely messages over many channels I've had. But I don't know if I could take this shit anymore. I don't want, I've read things in the holographic universe where certain people who are talented can impact the full world. Had an Australian girl really tell me before when we talked that, like, hopefully the world doesn't end because of my mind. And I'd be saying that. I'd be trying to keep my head strong. So I'm, like, not over here going, yeah. Like, being fucking psychic and being like, yeah, I hope this shit does end. Yes, the fucking apocalypse. Blow this shit up. Let the nukes go. And then I fucking accidentally put the energy towards that and give y'all all the reality that I didn't really hope for. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. That's some scary shit, right? Yeah, there's a lot of power in a lot of our hands. People gotta be fucking careful out here with what they put their focus on. But we're already fucked. When they got us in quarantine, it was already over. Even the people who were tapped in, the music artists who were actually saying, you knew this lockdown was coming if you were tapped in, if you know, you know. Yeah, because that shit's over. This shit has happened in every timeline before. It's the same shit. Just happening over and over. Timeline after timeline. Your memory gets wiped. You get born again as the same person. And you're new life. You're going to be called Emily. Hey, Emily, welcome to the world. Yeah. Yeah, and the people who know how consciousness works knows your ass is just fucking put back in this system as a re-fucking feeder. Your fucking infinite battery source. Man, I'm off of this. Renegade Part 2. This is Renegade 3. I don't even know. It's not even meant to be like Renegade 3. That's not the title. It's just meant to be a bunch of random shit I'm talking. But in all seriousness, be a good human being, you know? Try to be the best you can be, at the same time trying to be the biggest dickhead you can. Do you really get me? Like, I'm really telling you, be polarizing. If you're weird, own that shit. If you're an asshole, own that shit. If you're, you know, a bitch, own that shit. Whatever you may be, own that shit. And then go through your fucking life. Experience what you want to experience. Master your mind so it's not somebody else's. Because that's all this shit is. And if you do that, know thyself, like these motherfucking Egyptians were telling y'all for years. Or telling, you know, like all the ancient civilizations were trying to tell our ass, but the knowledge got buried in books. When you serve yourself, you serve others. That's why, there's a lot of jokes being made about like therapists going home and like fucking crying. I had to sneeze, so I kind of cut the audio, but really, because it's almost like a reflection of who they are. Because it happened to me. I gave the best advice for people in high school. Everyone would come to me in high school. Behind the scenes, of course. So I'm going to say that out front. Probably, I don't know, one person, whoever comes across the video might call me out. But people knew. Because, I got to go to schools and talk to kids. So, like, clearly I was doing something right. Oh, wait, you heard my other videos. How did they let a dude like me, a psychopath, a crazy, talk to young kids? And actually have some of them fucking inspired. A lot of them. Yeah, it's because all I speak is the truth. When I say fuck humanity, I'm not talking about fuck other humans, like fuck them in a way where it's like screw people, like, not like that. What I'm saying is the negative, the bullshit, the unnecessary shit that you weigh on yourself because of others. Fuck that. That is humanity. That is human shit. Fuck that shit. Be about your own business and move the fuck on. Not everyone's path is the same. So stop taking lessons from people who are not on the same course. What is the course, you ask? Your life. I'm not on the fucking Jim Jones course. I'm not on the Carol Reddy course. Those are horrible fucking names. Emily keeps popping up. I'm not on the Emily Baxter course. So why the fuck am I trying to give you game about your life? No, the only game I should be giving you is on how to better yourself. That's it. I need to be telling you shit about you should take your own risks. You should fucking dive head first. You should learn your own shit. You should fucking master your mind. You should go out and experience. You should push for shit to expand your mind. You should dig deeper. You shouldn't listen to anyone. You should fucking do your own research. That's what it's about. I see too many fucking egotistical, like, fucking arguments, fucking people throwing their intelligence all over the place, for just fucking wasting it. It's like a complete waste. Half of these people who think they're fucking smart, they throw that shit at each other. They learn something literally to argue with someone. That's funny that, like, arguing has become this big ass topic in some of my videos where I keep going, it's hella pointless. But really, you see arguments of everything. Fucking anime debates, politics, all this shit. Politics is one of the most pointless things ever. Yo, can I give y'all a free game? And I don't care. I say and said what I say right here. I said what I said after this. If you see a spiritual person or a conscious person, like if they claim those titles in politics, fuck them. Do not trust that person at all. Politics are the fucking circus show. You know what politics is? You want me to give you some free game? So someone conscious getting into politics is like this. So I don't know if YouTube would flag this. But ready? Nah, I'm protected by spirits. Fuck out of here. I'm protected by the energy that made YouTube. Fuck out of here. You listen. You're in my house. I kidnapped you, right? And you're gonna try, right? To use my own system of how the house works, how I set up traps for you and everything, to try to beat me at my own traps that I set. I kidnapped you, and you're watching my every move on how I set traps, how I lay the foundation of the house so you can't get out. When I give you a little positions of power to try to get out, try to challenge me, but you realize you're not getting anywhere. That is fucking politics in a nutshell. It's like you're in somebody else's game, trying to beat them at the game that they know all the rules to. They built the game. The shit is, there's no reason. Now it's cool to check out politics, fucking joke about them, but that shit's a circus show. This shit is all, it's all a system, down to the fucking advertisements that interrupt you damn near during everything. Can't even pee without getting a fucking advertisement on your phone. Unless you got like some ad block or some shit somewhere. I don't know if phone has any ad block, but you know what I'm saying. Yo, like, this how deeply rooted they got this shit distracting motherfuckers, yo. It's the funniest shit ever. It's the funniest shit to watch. You know, I was gonna say something about the virus lately, but yeah. The one thing that gets me about the virus, bro, is that you got doctors, nurses losing their fucking jobs and nobody's questioning that. Everyone's, yep, good riddance. Lose your fucking job. I hope you never make money again, you dirty scum. Listen, do you hear me right now? These are how people are operating. So when I say fuck humanity, understand what I'm saying. I think her should think it's fucking cute and beautiful as hell to lose her job over this shit. You don't understand what they are trying to do. These aren't conspiracies. There's literally a little documentary that came out where these motherfucking doctors have to meet in secret organized. They have to meet at secret organized locations to like they're being erased, like their like this is nuts. When I seen this one video that was a compilation someone did of all like the doctors that are being silenced and shit, bro, these motherfuckers are changing their medical, like their medical, like I'm getting chills saying this, their fucking medical, what is it when you kind of like, I'm trying to think of like if you see someone like me or these spiritual teachers online, their credibility. They're literally changing their medical credibility. They could go from one of the fucking most talented neuroscientists to some fucking whack job. Like, do you understand what's going on? Like, this is the shit they're running. And you don't need clear glasses to see this shit. Like, I'm trying to tell you. You don't need, like, I didn't need that video to know this was going on. I met people. That's honestly the best experience about Tinder. I've met nurses that are telling me this shit is wild. Yo, that they were letting people die in the hospital beds. Like, you know what's funny about this video? Like, she told me they were letting people go unchecked in certain rooms and then just add them to the number and say they died from this shit. And then I watched that video recently, and one of the guys confirms that they're just buffing the numbers. And fucking what's crazy is like how the puzzle pieces get like fall into my lap to where I can compile it. I see a video from Ralph Smart pop up. I haven't watched Ralph in a while. I check out his video and he's even saying, type any 3 numbers in Google right now. Any 3 numbers you want. You probably can even go to 4. I don't know if you can necessarily do 2, but put cases after that shit. There's a news report already generated for every single fucking number. What the fuck? What the fuck? Please don't be one of these people that are not at least open-minded. I don't care if you get the shot or not. Do you? But don't start this war they want. Why does it have to keep happening? Where there's a split, there's a divide, there's a this. It's always got to be a division. Fuck. Fuck.